So in this video, I want to talk about the 16 signs your ex is not going to come back. The more of these signs your ex has, the likelier it is that they will not give you another chance. Now, before I get into it, if you want to go deeper into getting an ex back, into my approach, my process to the whole thing, download my reattraction cheat sheet, link in the description down below. But anyway, let's get onwards to our signs, starting right now. Sign number 1, your ex has told you to move on, be that directly or in maybe a more indirect, nice, subtler way, like you deserve someone better, or I'm not good enough for you, or I hope you find someone soon. I hope you find someone who's gonna love you even more than I did. All of those things mean that your ex doesn't have much attraction for you. Sign number 2, your ex blocks you and avoids you. Pretty self-explanatory. The longer you're blocked and the more your ex avoids you, the likelier it is that they probably will not give you another shot anytime soon. In a similar vein, sign number 3, they removed all traces of you from their social media. They deleted any mentions of you, they deleted the pictures of you, the pictures where you both were together in them perhaps. All of those are really good indications that they are trying to disconnect from the past, hence they probably don't have much attraction left for you. Now, another very important sign, and this is a very subtle one, so you have to pay attention if you want to pick it up. When you accidentally, let's say, stumble upon your ex, they have cold body language. They don't smile, they don't come near you, they don't stand facing towards you, they usually stand like facing somewhere else. Maybe they don't even make eye contact. It's like you don't exist for them, or at least it's like that they are incredibly cold towards you and very unaffectionate. Very clear sign that your ex doesn't really want to get back together with you. The 5th sign your ex won't come back, they keep making excuses whenever you invite them out. I'm busy next week, I have some errands to take care of, I may be late, why don't we get together at some other point, I'll contact you and tell you when I'll be free. All of those kinds of wishy-washy maybe answers are pretty good indications that reattraction is just not going according to plan. Sign number 6, your ex is married. This is pretty self-explanatory, yet it still surprises me that some people don't really think about it. If your ex is married to someone, even if they're willing to cheat, don't get involved. Don't get into that sort of a love triangle. There's gonna be nothing but drama and misery in the end, and it's just always going to turn out bad for you. Sign number 7, your ex speaks badly about you to mutual friends and family. The worse things that they keep saying about you, the likelier it is that they probably will not give you another shot. Now, a lot of people would say that since your ex talks badly about you, they probably hate you, and that means they still have feelings for you. I disagree. I think hate is still hate. I know the opposite of love should be like indifference. However, I think if you hate someone, you don't necessarily want to see them again. So that's my rationale for that whole very popular theory. If your ex is talking shit about you, if your ex is mad at you even, they probably don't want to get back together. Same thing for sign number 8, which is if they are completely unreactive when they find out you're dating someone else, or when they see you dating someone else. If they don't get any like anxiety, jealousy, if they're very indifferent and aloof towards that encounter, towards that experience, they probably are over you. Sign number 9 is when your mutual friends, or just friends in general, tell you to move on. My best advice here, always listen to them. Their heads are not going to be like clouded by a bunch of emotions, and you're gonna therefore get like way clearer and better suggestions from them than like the suggestions that you could come up with yourself. Sign number 10, your ex returns all of your stuff. If they've done that, it pretty much means that they are trying to burn any bridges between you two. I mean, think about it this way. The fewer the things your ex has at their place, the less need there is to check up on you, talk about them, maybe get into some more personal conversations where you end up inviting your ex on a date or you end up flirting with them, things of that nature. Sign number 11, and this is a very personal and relative one depending on the person, it's when you or your ex go long distance. Long distance relationships, I'm sorry to say this, are notorious for reviving. It almost never happens. You probably will not rekindle a long distance relationship because while you do need space for attraction to grow, you need closeness once that attraction reaches a certain threshold to actually increase it to a point where your ex falls back in love with you. Sign number 12, your ex wants to be nothing but friends. Again, pay attention. Exes usually do this when they don't have any feelings for you. It's basically a form of letting you down gently. They know you're hurt, they know you're distraught, they maybe even know you want them back, but instead of rejecting you head on and directly, they tell you something that basically is easier to swallow, like, you know what, I don't want to be with you, but we can still stay friends. Although the truth is, your ex probably doesn't want to be friends with you. You'll probably also never talk to each other after this breakup ever again. They're just saying the whole friendship thing because it's what you want to hear and it helps them avoid any potential drama. Sign number 13, your ex is dating someone new. So like we said, that you should not get involved with an ex who's married. You should not get involved with an ex who is in a relationship already, like in a committed relationship with one person. Not only should you not get involved with such a person, it's also a pretty good indicator that they are over you. Sign 14, the blatantly obvious. Maybe your ex tells you that they never want to see you again. Maybe they tell you, like I mentioned earlier, that you should move on. Maybe they tell you to leave them alone, to not contact them again. Maybe they push you away when you try to lean into them, when you maybe stumble upon them at some point. Maybe you try to make a move and they brush it off, or they like pull back very rapidly. All good signs that they probably don't want anything to do with you anymore. Sign 15, your relationship was toxic, meaning there was maybe cheating involved, emotional immaturity, there were lies involved, and just a bunch of devious, stupid stuff like that. If that's the case, there's a good chance that your relationship is irreparable. And even in cases where you do mend such a relationship, it's not like those problems will ever really go anywhere. Most of the time, and although this is something that you can work through, the same problems that basically destroy your relationship initially are still going to likely destroy it the second or third or fourth or whatever time. And finally, sign 16, you have a strong gut feeling. If you feel your relationship ain't gonna be repaired, it's probably true. If you want to get deeper into getting an ex back, download my reattraction cheat sheet, link in the description below. Take care. I'll see you later.